Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. So this is a very important video, one of the most important that I've done, I think. And I've been meaning to do this for some time, but I wanted to get those videos on cultivating a still mind out first because they're very critical as a foundation to be able to do this technique that I'm going to talk about now. So this video is all about perception, and perception is a huge part, makes up a huge part of our consciousness. It's really our perceptions and our beliefs that really are the true dictators of our reality. And reality as we know it is not matter, it's not material, it's holographic, and it is an expression of our consciousness, which means that our perceptions and our beliefs give birth to the reality that we experience. So I want you to give this a try. I'm going to give you an example of things that have happened to me recently, where a situation has come up and I've become aware that I was taking an immediate negative perception of that event. I'll give you an example. I was stuck in traffic a few weeks ago, and it said 13 minutes of queues on the sat nav, and the ETA went up massively, and I thought, oh my God, I'm going to be late. I really don't need this right now. I just want to eat. I had all of these thoughts coming through, these subconscious negative thoughts. And we're programmed to be like this, to always think of the worst case scenario and the negative aspects of an event far more than the positive, because your mind is trying to keep you safe, your ego specifically. Its job is to keep you safe, and so it's always looking for the danger, for the negative. So I became aware of this, and I did my techniques to slow my brainwaves down, to become present in the moment. And then I looked at the situation again, and I realized that all of these thoughts, these negative thoughts were coming up. And what I did is I flipped them. I inverted them completely. So I said, well, what if, instead of what if I'm late, I said, what if I still arrive on time? What if it's a really smooth journey? And I started saying this really strongly, with strong intent. The traffic is flowing perfectly. This is the easiest journey I've done. I'm going to get there bang on time, as I set out to do. And within minutes of doing that, the queue started to shift and it started to flow. And all of a sudden, the time came all the way back to what it said originally. This is absolutely true. And you might say, oh, it's just coincidence. And maybe it is, but I don't believe in coincidences. And I've done this a number of times now with various different scenarios, and I've actually seen things shift in my reality. I've seen an event or a perceived problem resolve itself. And so what I realized was the vast majority of our problems are not external problems. It is your perception of the event in the external that made it manifest in a negative sense. In other words, because of the perception that you took of the event, you are basically changing the energetic structure of your auric field, which is programming the hologram and telling it how to express itself. So when you shift your perception, you're shifting the instructions for the hologram, and therefore the hologram changes in line with your shift in perception. So you haven't really resolved a problem, you've just resolved your perception of the event, and therefore it's manifested in a different way in line with your positive perception of that event. So we can change the course of anything in our lives if we can change our consciousness, our perception of whatever is happening. Now, this is not easy, because as human beings, we have been programmed to immediately react to situations because we think everything is out there, it's all external, everything is happening to us, and therefore we must react to it. But that's not true. Everything is happening from us. We are the source of it all. We are the source of our lives, of everything. And so the answer is we change our reality from within. So I want you to give this a try. Don't take my word for this. And this is a practice. You will get there eventually. And, I'm still finding I'm reacting to things. This is really self-mastery. To be able to have such a level of conscious awareness that you do not unnecessarily react in a knee-jerk way to a situation. And you actually go, okay, I'm going to center myself here. I'm going to do the mantra technique, whatever it is that you want to do to clear your mind out so that you can see the event for what it actually is, which is actually a neutral thing. And it's up to you how that event plays out. That's the crucial thing. But there are two questions you can ask yourself when you find yourself starting to react to situations or something's come up that you initially perceive to be a problem, okay? The first question is, what is this trying to show me? Okay, because everything that is happening to you is from you and is you. It's showing, and therefore it's showing you something about you. So first of all, what is it trying to show me? And then the second thing is, how is this helping me on my journey? Okay, how is this helping me on my journey? Because everything is helping you on your journey. Because you're creating it. This is your life. And this is about you progressing and evolving and becoming the best version of yourself and becoming who you really are. So all of these things that are happening are for your benefit. And in the moment, it might seem unbelievable, but I promise you, everything is happening for you. And if you are calm and you slow your brainwaves down, then you'll get the clarity, then you'll get the insight come in. And you'll go, yes, so it's trying to show me this, it's trying to show me this. And immediately you feel so much better and you're in a far better vibrational state. And because you're in a far better vibrational state and a better state of consciousness, you will experience a better reality from that. So I hope that's been helpful and makes sense. Go and give it a try and see if you can be super conscious and recognize when a situation is coming up and when you have the opportunity to shift your perception, and then see what happens. See how that situation plays out after you've changed your perception. Okay, thanks for watching and see you very soon.